Yes. I could see her becoming friends with Joe Piataro, our friend from Queens, narcotics undercover. Yes. Yes, she's gonna. Joe should have her on live to talk politics. This chick's incredible. You guys are being fed a bunch of piss. Where's Jay Trendfinger? Go live with Big Rob? Fuck Big Rob. At this time in our... Get him the fuck out of here. What I'm about... Let's sick this nonsense. Because I haven't had any blacks hating on me the past 2 weeks. Then again, the only blacks I see are at the gym or places where decent people go. If you only go where decent people go, you're not going to have a problem. Because the black people you're going to be around are staying away from the exact same people you're staying away from. I misspoke that, but be home at 8 o'clock at night. Don't be out. Don't be out. Got any advice for natural bodybuilders? Yeah, find a woman with a strap on. What about that crackhead in the Big Lenny video? That dude was ridiculous. I'm glad I got out of there. Otherwise, I would have been trying to get a hook up of cocaine through that guy. Bully, what do you think about Jason moving back in with his mother? I don't know. It could be a good thing. I'm not sure. Jason was a little out of control. Walking the streets, manic. Downtown Delray Beach, down Atlantic Avenue, manic as fuck. I mean, that's not good for the kid. I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to work out. Bully, tell us a story. Oh, by the way, this is a Blue Lives Matter channel. So, I really, if you don't believe in Blue Lives Matter, and when I say Blue Lives, that's the police. I'm not a cop. Never been a cop. I'm a trucker. But you guys know, my political ideals, and I pretty much invented the idea that if cops, truckers, and bikers all ever got together, we could take over this country. So that's my political agenda. Cops, truckers, and bikers could take over this country. Think about it. If every cop with a radio, I don't know there's probably more truckers than cops. So every cop could have a couple 18-wheelers that he talks to on his two-way radio. And then every trucker is got a couple of bikers. Chain of command would have to go. Every cop would have a couple of truckers, and then every trucker would have a couple of bikers. Imagine that. You don't want to imagine that. Well, there's people like me that aren't going to ever let Antifa get a foothold in this goddamn country. I mean, these people are cowards. They won't go raising hell at a biker bar or a country western con. You guys laugh at me, but eventually everything I say comes true. Hell's Angels showed those Antifa soy boys. I think Antifa canceled that rally where the Hell's Angels threatened to fucking show up. I don't think they ever squared off. Jay, what if Trump loses? I don't think it. I mean, I think at the bare minimum, the Electoral College is probably going to go about the same. So if you look at the results from 2016 with Hillary, and when Trump was able to get to 270, and the I think every single fucking state Trump won, he's going to win again. And I think every single fucking state that Hillary won, Joe Biden is going to win. So I think it's going to be a duplicate of 2016. It just matters if you can maybe steal a state or two from the other guy. Like Trump could steal a couple of states. I could see that happening. And it doesn't matter. Biden's a fool. Biden's an old man. He's an idiot. The people that they call the Bernie Bros, Bernie Bros tend to not vote either because they're usually somewhat transient. Like they're on this couch that month, another person's couch the next month. They might be back in their parents' basement pissing in Mountain Dew bottles like Dale Chance the next month. They say the Bernie Bros, like as much as CNN shows them, they factor very little in the Electoral College because they're generally, their life is in such a disheveled mode that they never find their way to the fucking ballot box when it counts. When are you going to hit 315 on the box squat? No time soon. I figured out doing my leg press, and I was able to do some hack squats with no weights. I don't need to be squatting any heavier than 225. So don't look. to tell you how weak my fucking quads are, I think I did 70 on the leg extension for 15, which is just terrible. Fuck. So I don't need to be squatting more than 315 if that's all I can do in the leg extension. I'm not stupid. What's your wingspan? Probably about 73, 74 inches. Because I'm like exactly 6 feet tall. I'm like 72 inches tall. I'm actually like 72 and a half. So I would imagine my wingspan is probably 73 or 74. My wingspan could be greater, actually. I don't know. I've never had it checked. That's not something people like Dale Chance worry about. You and Jane should film a porno. If Jane could get my cock hard, I would gladly do it. Oh. My days of trying to get by someone like Richie Incognito are long behind me. I'm 51 years old. I can barely get up out of a chair. Fuck. In fact, that brings up a good topic, something Brad and I talked about earlier. I told Brad, the next person that tells me to go light, I'm going to punch him in the face. Because yesterday I did all sets of 15 on my bench workout, and I didn't even skip 185. I did 135, 185, 225, 275. I did all sets of 15, just repping it out, trying to get a pump. And I woke up this morning with somewhat of a sore shoulder. So all of you morons that think going light is the answer, you can still wake up. So all you fools that think, oh, Jay, go light or you won't feel the pain, you're getting old. And fuck, go light, do sets of 15, you still learn lessons. You're always learning about your body. Who would know that, like, 14 days ago I did 405 for 9, and then 14 or 15 days later I would do 12. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 275 for 15 would make my rotator cuff inflamed. You got to get to know you, brother. Once you get some size and some strength, there's really no rules anymore. You got to get to know yourself. But I think one thing I learned in college about literature is, when it comes to writing literature, there are rules. Okay. Most famous authors in the world break all the rules of literature. And there's a reason why. And I had a college professor in college, obviously, who summed it up very simply. To break the rules, you first must know the rules. So I don't care what your discipline is. if it's literature, if it's powerlifting, you learn it the right way. And once you get really good at it, you can break the rules. Okay? I mean, but then you fall into that trap, like people who want advice from you, they they're not allowed to break the rules. See, there are no, I saw this is going to be interesting. I hope. I was watching Criminal Minds last. My favorite television station, Ion Television, because they show a lot of the cop shows and all that type of stuff that I like. But anyway, there was an episode on there. I'm having a Joe Biden moment right now. So I was at the gun store yesterday, and I told the guy, he said, "What are you looking for?" And I said, "Well, I need to protect the cab of an 18-wheeler." And we both walked over to the 357 Magnum. Yep. So I'm talking to my friend here that owns the gun store in Delray that I really like. And he tells me that when it comes to shooting through a door at a bad guy, like if you, I can't do it because you can't see my arms, but if a bad guy comes up to your driver's side window and you want to cross your arms and you got your 357 in your right hand, you can hide that gun underneath your crossed hands. And if some Scooby-Doo is all belly up on your fucking step, you can, with a 357, you can shoot right through your door. This is, you cross your arms, put your right hand under your left arm, and you cock back a 357. And I know a lot of you clowns are going to claim you know guns and this and that, but I'm telling you, if you want to roll through a car door into the bad guy, there's nothing better than the 357 Magnum. Hello. Don't trust me. Look it up. I mean, there might be something, but why are we talking about guns when I am so fucking attractive? Oh, fuck, where's my battery dying? I want Joe Pietaro from Muscle Sports Mag to have Tina 4-0 on from the Bronx. Like, dude, I'm such a shit starter because I'm a Detroit boy, but I'd love to hear fucking New Yorkers talk because They're so full of shit, I could just come in there and wipe them out. But I love it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Jay Trentfinger, are you on here? You have to, you should go, talk to her and be an agent. She could be the new, I don't even want to say her name, of the bedroom bully universe. Look at this shot right here. Like, how is this guy single? Hello? My battery's dying. I'm sorry, my battery's going to die before my time is up. So I'm just trying to get every last bit of mints out for you guys. Chuck E. Cheese Ranch is going to be replaying this if you missed it. He's a pretty decent troll. I can vouch for Chuck E. Cheese Ranch. Remember to let Tina 4-0 know that the bedroom bully has got a little bit of an internet crush on her.